sale. So the tea is that something's up. Hello motherfuckers, welcome back to motherfucker channel. Today I'm going to be doing another conspiracy theory, and this conspiracy theory is going to go a lot along with payola. So payola conspiracy theories. What payola is it's a way of bribing people with money and stuff to this really goes with radio stations a lot. Paying somebody to play that certain artist for this many times a day, like give them a certain spin. A big one with that is DJ Khaled, Quavo, Justin Bieber, and I forget who else is on that song. That song, No Brainer. I haven't even heard that song, but they paid the radio to play that song 700 and something times. In one day. The max for a song spin in like one day, like spins in one day, or like, yeah, in like one day, is about around like 400 max. Maybe more. But 700, that's just wild. That's crazy. That really doesn't happen. So basically what I'm getting at is if a record label a record label pays money, like enough money to, like pay or like to get these radio stations to play this certain song over and over again to get the public's viewing of that song, anybody can have any kind of hits on Billboard. Anybody could. As long as you have enough money behind you, you can be as big as you want to. Okay, now that we know what payola is, let's talk about the people that are using it. Atlantic Records has a astounding history of paying people to listen to Cardi B and then disrespect Nicki Minaj. Like there it's proof, it's everywhere. I'm gonna show you guys some DMs and stuff. Atlantic Records is DMing people, telling them that they will pay them actual money through PayPal or whatever service they're going through to promote Cardi B and diss Nicki Minaj. It's weird. It's so weird. Multiple people have came out and said, yo, Atlantic is DMing me right now. They do it to reaction channels. They do it to big Twitter accounts. They do it to the Shade Room. They do it to, like I said, radio people. They when Motorsport dropped, this is a good example. And I do want to make this clear, I don't have anything against Cardi B. Whatever. She is an industry puppet. Whether she thinks that or not, she is an industry puppet. and I'm really gonna get into that in a second. But like I was saying, when Motorsport dropped, all the you know, it was all bad. Like, that was a bad time. At that moment, there was so many things going around saying that Nicki Minaj and Cardi B were going at each other on the song, and how Nicki was looking for a hit. So they're paying these articles to talk about this song Motorsport, and it's giving it promo, yes, but it's also doing what I feel like Atlantic wanted to do for Nicki. They wanted her to collab with Cardi, and then they were gonna spew out these rumors going around, and that's what happened, and that's why the whole Motorsport thing is just so confusing, and so it's crazy. Okay, so getting into Cardi B using Payola, and Atlantic is her record label, so, and she is that record label's biggest artist at the moment, I believe. Her and no, Post Malone's not on the record label. I thought he was, but no, it's just Cardi B is the one that they're really pushing. So a few weeks ago, when XXXTentacion died, Sad was about to go #1, and it was about to block I Like It from going #1. These motherfuckers, they put out actual records, like records, and for people to buy of I Like It, and then they put out a lyric video literally the same week, and it was just like, y'all that desperate to be #1 right now? So that's what Payola is. It's having enough money to do what you want to do, basically. Like, you can make anybody a star. But also going along with that, how Cardi B really, like I said, they put out these extra things that weren't even needed to push the record to #1. Okay, congrats on your #1, mama. And then with Bodak Yellow, they were texting people's phones, telling them to buy Bodak Yellow. If that's not Payola, then I don't know what is. It was on in emails, people's emails, buy Bodak Yellow. They did a hashtag. And you know who I don't know if they started it, but they got they got right behind it real fast. The Breakfast Club. They got behind the Bodak hashtag Get Bodak Yellow to #1 for the culture. But where was that culture when Anaconda was #2? Where was that culture when Fifi's about to go #1? But no, the culture is streaming. What is that song called? In My Feelings by Drake to block Fifi from going #1 to get Nicki Minaj her first one. So my thing is, like I said, I don't have a problem with Cardi B, but her song Bodak Yellow has not even hit 1 million pure sales. But somehow it's 6 times platinum. The numbers just don't add up. They really don't add up. Now, I understand streams do take a big part in today's music industry, but pure sales are still there. They're still there for people that are doing you know, authentic selling. Adele's records are, you know, the pure sales are there. So why can't Cardi B's do that? You know, if she's selling 6 million, where are these numbers coming from? The streams are fake. They're not real. Because if a song sells 6 million copies, like sales plus streaming, the song is bound to at least sell 1,500,000 pure copies. I mean, it's just look at the statistics. There has been a lot of number ones, and you know, like these big selling songs. A big example of that would be Hello by Adele. That is one of the greatest selling songs of this generation. And it has the pure sales to back it up. But there's songs that are going 8 times platinum and not even scratching 1 million pure sales. So the T is that something's up. And like I was saying about the radio, people buying spins to, you know, so their record could get spun that day.
I paid $60,000 so they could, you know, try to play it on the radio, on mix shows.
Sometimes it's legit. Sometimes it's real. Sometimes songs really do take off and people really want to hear that song that many times. But sometimes it's just so crystal clear what's going on. And I just don't understand why people are so delusional about it. Why people aren't talking about this more. How payola is literally ruining the music industry. So this also goes along with the selling or buying fake streams. This is why your artists cannot sell out tours. This is why they can't get a full house, because you're pushing this artist upon the public, and just because you can buy fake streams, you can't buy fake people to come to your tours. It's not how it adds up. So if you think that you're doing something by putting on a world tour or something and it flops, then what? All in all, I do not have anything against Cardi B. It's the payola. And there are other artists that use it. I do want to make that clear. But it's stupid and it's ruining the music industry, like, for real. But the end of this video, all in all, they are uplifting these talentless people. With bought success, all while ruining the music industry for real artists that have a real talent. But I guess that's it. If I disrespected anybody that feels any certain type of way about Cardi B, or anybody that I mentioned in this video, these are just what these. You have to look past the delusion. But I guess that's it. Make sure you like, subscribe, bye.